Hey guys, welcome to my channel.
Voy buscando una lady como tú la quiero así, quiero que te enamores.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Happy Tuesday to everybody watching. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe, and if you're not, then hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm hitting you guys with the story time. I've never done a story time before. This is something new. I've watched story times before. I hope it's good enough to upload. If you're watching this, I thought it was good enough. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, this happened to me like a month before summer started. I think we were on some type of break, like a weekly break. I'm not really sure. My uncle decided he wanted to come visit us from Mexico to here and bring his daughter over. So yeah, like it's such a good idea. He has like a truck. It's not a big truck. It's not. It's like the littler trucks. But he has a truck and he was like, yeah, like I'm so down for this. Whatever. He fixes his AC in his car, in his truck, because the AC doesn't work. And you're not going to come from Mexico to Arizona like with no AC. It's going to be like a terrible, terrible trip. So he fixes his AC and he comes. Everything is so perfect. Like he goes to like my cousin's play. It was just like a really good weekend. Sunday comes. Sunday he was going home already. He had work Monday morning. He was going home. We decided, my cousin Armando, and my cousin Valeria, that we wanted to go to Mexico with him. We had a break, so it was fine. School was not an issue. We had a whole week, so we wanted to go. I got permission, and my two cousins got permission. This was a 4-seat truck, okay? So what we had to do was, my cousin Armando, he's the oldest, I think, yeah, he's the oldest. So he sat in the front. So it was my uncle, my cousin, and then it was my uncle's little girl, so my cousin. She sat in the middle of the two little seats that are in the back. And I sat on this side, Valeria sat on this side. And so we weren't crowded, but there was like not enough seats for us, but we still wanted to go. So in a really crowded place, it's gonna get really hot. So we had the AC on all the way until Gilaben, so that's like 1 hour from where we were. And we drove like an hour, and then the AC stopped working. And we were like, oh my god, like this is terrible. We have 3 more hours to go, and like this is terrible. But we were just like, gonna calm down and whatever. We decided we were gonna calm down and we were just gonna keep going. Wrong. 10 minutes later, the car heats up really bad, and like the heat, like you know how there's the little thingy that tells you? It was like all the way. The car was like heating up to the max. Like we were about to explode. So we stopped on the side of the road, and my uncle had a little jug of water just in case the car heats up. So he like started like wetting the top, like the hood of the car, and then he opened it and he was like putting new water or whatever. At this point, the best thing we could have done was call my uncle to pick us up there and like just gone back home. They could have taken the truck because it was like really bad. But my uncle decided it was a great idea to keep going. So we got back in the car and we started driving off, and we drove like 10 more minutes and we stopped again. And we asked why we stopped, and he said the car won't pass 55 miles per hour. Like it literally won't let him like accelerate past 55 miles per hour. He could be pushing it all the way and we would go 55 miles per hour. That's not good, because when you're driving like on the freeway and like going somewhere else, your car can get up to like 75 miles per hour, like speed limits. Like They go really high. So us going 55 miles per hour was not good. We stopped. There was like a hose, like literally in the middle of nowhere there was a hose and a faucet. So we turned on the hose in the faucet and we started using the water to cool down the car again. We were still close to the house. We were like an hour away. We still could have gotten picked up. The AC didn't work and the car was heating up and it wouldn't accelerate. But we kept going. We made a 3.5 hour trip into like almost 5.5 hours. I think so. It was really bad. It was like really bad. Now, here's the part where it gets interesting. Going uphill is obviously more stress for a car than going downhill. Going from like Arizona to Mexico, there's a mountain you have to go up, and as soon as you go down it, you're in foothills, which is like, I guess, an hour from San Luis. And then, yeah, okay. So, going up that mountain, you have to turn a lot. Like, it's a lot of curves, and you have to go pretty fast. Like, it's a speedy, like, place. Like, all these cars are going super fast. We were down to 10 miles per hour. The car would not accelerate past 10 miles per hour. This was an issue. But my uncle said, we're gonna do it. And he made us all get back in the car and go up this mountain. Go up this cliff that we could like fall off of any moment. But my uncle was like, no, it's fine, it's fine. We were all dying. 5 people in a little truck. That's gonna be like really hot. The car was heating up. We couldn't accelerate past 10 miles per hour. But we still went up this mountain. I blame my uncle for this. We could have gotten picked up. We could have came back home, gone another day. But no. We're going up this mountain and it gets really hot and there's cars passing next to us. We have our little signal lights on and there's cars passing next to us like really fast. And at this point, we would look at the cars and we'll be like, wow, and get like depressed. But we were still going. My uncle was going 10 miles per hour, I'm telling you. And he got, like, there was a point at the turn where he got so close to the edge that he, like, almost hit the railing and we literally almost fell. So my cousin had the little smart idea to open the door and run out the car. So my cousin Armando got out of the car and he was like, I'm gonna walk. And he started walking and we were still driving. And he was walking faster than the truck. He was literally walking faster than the truck. So that's how you know there's an issue with the car, and we finally realized, hey, we might need help. But no. Going down the hill was literally one of the best things that happened to us that whole trip. Because when we went down the hill, we got more speed, because you know how you get more speed. And we were going faster for like 1 minute. It was great. So we finally got to, there's a church. As soon as you enter San Luis, there's a church right there. And that's the church my grandma goes to. So we finally got there. And I got, like, they were like, do you wanna drive with us to my grandma's house, or do you wanna get off at the church? I was like, I'll get off here, thank you very much. So I got off, and they took my stuff to my grandma's house, but I got off, and I ran into the church, and it was, like, so cold in there, and I was literally dying. And San Luis is a hot place. It's a really hot place. So, yeah. Oh, and the funny thing was that the reception hadn't even started. So when it started, the pastor literally said our whole story to everyone. She was all saying they were coming through this heat and everything, and we were over here sunburned and everything, and everyone was just looking at us like if we were survivors. It was it was like a really fun trip, not gonna lie, but it was really terrible. And I was hungry and I was hot, and yeah, so pretty much that's how. Hold up, I'm gonna need a title for this video. How I almost fell off a cliff. Boom. Clickbait. Anyways, so that's the time that I almost fell off a cliff. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys next Tuesday. Bye.
Voy buscando una lady como tú la